very experienced, beautiful, and talented guest for the day, and our topic is going to be.
One thing that comes to my mind when we talk about women in leadership is
So sometimes I can what do you call beauty with brain? So I call it emotions with brain.
the first initial steps I have seen through my experience that it's not very easy.
You need to know how to react. So have that balance in your
Yeah,
emotions
exactly.
along
Correct.
with it. Because
Create this kind of space, not to get into this one, but mainly to save yourself that personal attachment with certain things.
welcome to Chai with Prachi, our first ever podcast, and we are very happy to connect with all of you all. Without any delay, we would like to connect with you today with our very experienced, beautiful, and talented guest for the day. And our topic is going to be women in leadership. So I would like to invite Sneha Pai with us to make a presence and make this podcast a very successful and innovative and knowledgeable for each one of you. Welcome, Sneha, with Chai with Prachi, and with our whole heart, we welcome you and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Prachi. I'm so excited to be here on Chai with Prachi.
Thank you. So, it's like leadership when you talk about like nowadays women are everywhere, and
Yeah.
we have the superpower. We can be a multitasker. We are a multitasker. So, what do you think when we say women in leadership? What does comes to your mind?
One thing that comes to my mind when we talk about women in leadership is, to get them there is difficult, but once they are there, I think they just rock it. The first initial steps I have seen through my experience that it's not very easy. Like even now, if you see the ratio of women in leadership roles are not as much as you would expect it to be, right? Women who have actually made it to these leadership roles, I think are really rocking.
So you need to be have a passion with yourself and very much confident in your dreams and what you're going to do it further.
Correct. Exactly. I absolutely agree.
Right, so that's what I keep on telling in my trainings and my students also, that lift to your dream, just take it up and believe in yourself and be confident enough. Okay, lovely. So on that
Yeah.
note, we'll start with our first question to you, and I'm very excited for it. Have you ever taken
Yeah.
work personally when you shouldn't have?
Lot of times. I think when
Okay.
we all start, we are there as emotional beings more, especially women. And then, we realize that that is not what is needed, especially when you're an entrepreneur. I've seen if you are too much emotionally attached, then you have a lot of side effects of these things, right? And especially with Wonder Woman Wednesday, what I would like to say is we have had a lot of stories which have been like emotionally overwhelming. It's too much to hear. Sad stories, stories of strength. And a couple of times I have myself gone, taken a few steps back after reading those stories because, like I said, you get overwhelmed. And that happens. Why does overwhelm happens? Because you connect personally to those stories, right? Especially in work and business, I think somewhere we have to build boundaries so that you don't get into that space. Otherwise, it's a very difficult to space to be in. Actually, if you ask me.
That I mean, in a very quick way or in a very nutshell way, if you have to tell our audience, we have to explain that how do you keep that boundary? Because for me, I am equally an emotional and a strong person, so I'm like at the both the ends. So sometimes
Mhm.
I can what do you call beauty with brain? So I call it my emotions with brain. So that's why I have that in my way of dictionary. So how do you balance, or what do you want to suggest to people to do that?
See, there are two things, Prachi. One is empathy, okay? And empathy is needed. Empathy is needed when you're working or in your personal life, everywhere. But getting personally involved will have its own set of repercussions, right? It won't be easy to deal with later. And for me, how that has come about is through few things that I do in terms of meditation. I spend a lot of time with myself doing what I like. And especially meditation, that has helped me a lot to figure out that I need to, somewhere have my boundaries. And
Definitely.
of course, I'm sure as a trainer, there are a lot of other ways where we can create this kind of space, not to get into this one, but mainly to save yourself that personal attachment with certain things.
Trainings also, I've taken a couple of corporate sessions. I keep telling them that you need to know how to react. So have that balance in your
Yeah,
emotions
exactly.
along with
Correct.
it. Because sometimes out of aggressive nature, like everybody is not extrovert or everybody is not introvert. There are people who are mix of it also, and there are people who are equally. So you should know how to react, how to handle the clients, and how to be there with your peers. So absolutely that makes very well sense of it. And as you mentioned that many a times we do that, but we should know how to balance it or try
Yeah,
our best to balance that out.
correct. Yeah.
Great. So on this note, let's me move forward to the second question. Or if you want to have a sip of your tea,
Yes, I would.
we
I
can
would
have
love to.
it
Yeah.
in between. Okay. Building a community surprised you the most because you have been into this journey, and I know it's very challenging, especially taking up all the people together from a different field perspective, having a different kind of a business altogether. Some service providers, somebody a business, somebody experience, somebody is a startup, or just as a dream model based also. So what do you think? What makes you the to do that and surprise you the most at building this up?
So when we started with Wonder Woman Wednesday, we wanted to share a story every week, right? And we
Mm.
thought women will be excited. They'll come up and say, "Yeah, I want to share my story, my story." And what surprised me was it was just the reverse. Women were saying, "What have I done?" Or, I would like to share my story once I have achieved something. So somewhere I felt that, self-worth is and that confidence is something which lot of us don't think that we should share our story because what have we achieved. Like, I think that perception is because we have always thought that stories of celebrities is what needs to be shown, like what have I done to for my story to be shown. And that basically the foundation is self-worth, right? Self-worth and confidence. And
Definitely.
even now, there are women who say, I will come back to you once I have achieved something. So I think that is one of the challenges. And I always tell women that, once you do this exercise, once you share your journey, you'll actually realize how far you have come. We underestimate ourselves so much. And this journey is what actually, like, if you just even journal it, you realize that you've come so far. And I think that is the most surprising aspect when after building a community, I've realized that it's not easy for people to say that I'm ready to share my journey.
I had a client who she's an entrepreneur. She started her business. She's into like crafting and all that stuff. So for her to make her realize that yes, you are a gem or you have a lot of talent itself. Because being a woman, being a mother, having this journey, there's a lot of things which people not do it. And this managing this is something which you should tell the world. See, I feel that a homemaker itself also has a lot of story to share it, and
Yeah, yeah,
it
of
tends
course.
to like motivate people on that perspective. So when you're balancing work and home both, you're doing a lot of things, and you should salute
Correct.
yourself for that perspective. So as you rightly said, it's hard to make the people understand that they are talented enough. So, but
Yeah.
I wish you all the best. I know Wonder Woman Wednesday concept, which is very, very different, very innovative. So I hope that people understand it soon and join you more and more on that perspective.
Yeah, we
Absolutely.
want
And
more
I'm
women to
a big
share
fan
their
of it.
journeys,
So
actually.
I am a big fan
I
of
know,
it,
I
of
know.
course.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
thank
nice.
you.
That's nice. Hope our viewers get this message and going forward take it up like that. Now, my next question to you is like, over years of building people,
Mhm.
what did you learn about people that you identified didn't know earlier?
One thing that I've realized, especially with women, that we take everybody else as a priority other than ourselves. Okay, even while you're building a business, the family, especially, women who have to look after their elders and are having kids who are growing up. I've seen the challenges with them mostly, where they are stuck between these two generations trying to figure out how to balance that. And they're also at a stage where they've just started off a business, right? And they have to give attention to that, but all these things take away their attention. And I think prioritizing what they want, that is something that is not easy. And I didn't know about this because even I was in that cycle when I worked for 23 years as, in software roles. Even I was like, I didn't even realize that this is something that I'm doing. But when I came to this side and I started women doing that, that's when I actually realized that we prioritize a lot of things, but not ourselves.
Absolutely. So can I say that a kind of a part of one of the very great and insight soft skill topic, which is active listening. So can
Mhm.
I say that you should be a very much active listener for your heart and brain, not only to the people.
Yeah, yeah. I think inside what happens within you is more important.
Exactly. So we see that a lot of things, what you understand it when you realize it earlier. So it's a kind of a listening what you did for your understandings, your emotions, and your heart. So I think
Correct.
people should
Exactly.
understand that active listening is not only to listen to others silently, that is important, of course, when you're in conversation, but first understand yourself also in that perspective and started realizing what it is happening. Correct?
Yeah, exactly. I think you nailed it.
Okay, so now I think I'm loving it. It's going really great for us. I'm happy that you're being there and sharing your all experience out here with us.
Yeah.
Okay, the next part is like quick थोड़ा मेरे लिए काफी अच्छा है मतलब बहुत दिल से करीब है so I want to take that up. What's
Mhm.
something women rarely say out loud about work but often feel?
Bapre, I wasn't prepared for this.
So how are you going to connect it up?
Okay. I think this point, that question that you have raised, Prachi, it happens whether you're an entrepreneur or you're working. While you're working, what I've seen is women do so much. Like they're very disciplined, they're very committed, but still, when it comes to appraisals or raising a voice, they don't do it. I mean, मन में ऐसा रहता है कि मुझे ये करना चाहिए. I need to do it. I have to showcase my work. But अगर आप देखोगे during appraisals and all that ना, out of 5 rating अगर आपको बोलेंगे, तो let's say I am doing so well, but I'll still be so much hard on myself and rate a 3 instead of the 4 or 5 I actually deserve, right? So some are, of course, like they talk too much more than what they feel, but most of us do just the opposite. Like अंदर इतना ये रहता है, one is you know you're talented, you've done a lot, but when you speak up it doesn't come out so as much as you would like it to, or people think that नहीं मुझे ऐसे लगता है मैं show off कर रहा हूँ, या you know all the good things that people do, or some highlights that they have in their life, they don't want to share it because they think that other people may not like it, may get offended. And that's one of the common things I've noticed.
So I think the last question of the day. So we will release you and thank you for joining us. So what part of you has changed the most since you started the Wonder Woman Wednesday? From the IT sector, being into job, full-time corporate, so-called 9 to 5, and then being
Yeah.
an entrepreneur, which is 24/7. So
Correct.
what part of you has changed the most since you have started this?
I think previously people used to come to me to make me talk. Now I go to people and make them talk, if it makes sense.
Lovely.
Yeah, because I know now that even going, meeting people and initiating a conversation is so much important. And now I feel, if I had done that while I was working in my software industry, maybe I would have reached a different level altogether. In the
Hmm.
sense, I used to keep to myself, be in a corner with my group, and if people come and ask me, hi Sneha, what are you doing and which project are you on, then I used to speak. Now it's the reverse. So I think, and I never used to pick a call to speak to people, and very hesitant to ask for something. I think once you become an entrepreneur, right, it teaches you a lot of things.
Gives you a lot of
Be
confidence.
shameless in asking for, yeah, confidence is one major thing, networking is another one, and secondly, don't hesitate to ask, because you never know where your next big thing will come from, right?
Correct. Saying in trainings as well that you should be, confident enough, or you should be a little expressive for your knowledge, for your words, for the people to know it.
Correct.
And if your Wonder Woman Wednesday, all the members listen to this as Neha used to be like that, then we'll be like, no ways, they're not going to believe you at all.
I know.
So I think that part of soft skill you have, excel it like anything for that, and that's how we can see in your journey as well. So it's a
Thank you,
great
Prachi.
conversation, Sneha. Thank you so much for joining us and connecting with us and making this so wonderful time, and then knowledge, of course, what you're sharing it through, and then a lot of people is going to get a lot of motivations out of it, and keep
Thank you,
rocking,
Prachi.
keep doing it. So thank you so much once again for joining with us on here with Chai with Prachi. On this note, I thank you one and all, each of us joining us or watching this out. Let me know if you want to connect with us, and for knowing any other topic which you want us to take up, we'll be there for you. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers, Prachi.